It is semi-final Friday. The top 4 seeds held serve through the quarterfinal round. Later today, 2 versus 3, Howard against Maryland Eastern Shore for a trip to the conference championship game Saturday afternoon here inside of the Scope. And that's where we are, courtside. Great to be with you here on semi-final Friday. I'm Sean Robertson along with the coach, Ramona Raleigh-Bozer. She knows what it's like to be in this championship environment. She's won 5 MEAC volleyball championships. What are you telling your teams right now as we're moments away from that last step to championship Saturday? But missed that opportunity at 3 to keep it at 23-9. Diawara for 3. As she hits the floor, so did Lawrence. Wheeler inside will get a chance to 3 on the other end. 2-point Hawks lead. We're inside 4 minutes. Ojukwu faces up over Skanes. Chased down, the rebound was Rump and a fresh 20. Here's Rump, uncontested and scores. The winner plays Norfolk State in the championship game tomorrow. A steal by Lester. Here comes Haynes. Pretty move to the basket. Can't convert. And a turnover by Morgan. Beautiful passing to lead to a Staines layup. That was online, came up a little long. Clinton on the other end with the jump stop and the layup. Gardner Webb with their largest lead of this first half at 5. Miller saves it, tried to race it down, gets it in the front court, and down court to Martinez, plus the foul. A great play by Nyla Walker to save it, and then the presence of mind to find Martinez. Inside that huddle is the head coach of Coppin State, Jermaine Woods, in his 3rd season with Coppin. I was about to just say the Eagles, but it's Coppin State. So used to just saying the nickname, but it's the Coppin State Eagles. There he is, trying to get Coppin State to win a conference championship for the first time since 2008. Led them to the conference semifinals a season ago. That hadn't happened in 10 years. The 2015-16 season was the last time before a year ago they played in the conference semifinal. Lost to Norfolk State in the semis a year ago. Second quarter begins with Central ahead 12-10. Callahan sneaks inside and gets it to drop to give Central a 4-point lead.
Out of that timeout, Callahan going right to the paint, right to the hole, and able to come up with an easy layup.
Central forces a turnover. Bryant felt a double team. Ball is still loose, and Foster tried to save it, and when she did, she was fouled.
Yeah, that's going to be called on McTeer. I believe that's her second.
You're right, Coach.
And again, just both teams just coming out very, very aggressive. And Kyla Bryant doing a nice job. Shot it, a little spin move there, but went into the trap, but she didn't give up on the play, and resulted in the Eagles coming up, being called for another foul.
2 fouls on McTeer. She's out of the game right now. Here is Foster. Tried to go baseline, and Gaston played good defense to force that miss. Angel Jones got caught up. And another jump ball. The arrow will stay on Coppin State side.
Well, if you can continue to do that and make sure Jones don't get into any type of offensive set, that's a recipe for winning this game today. Because that's your true ball handler out there on the court for Coppin State Eagles.
She's 3rd in the conference in assists this season. Worley looking for Lawrence. Good play by Morris. And here come the Eagles, and Foster is called for steps.
Well, Shakira Foster, 5'8" freshman from Georgia, a very, very solid, solid player. I watched her play when they traveled to Morgan State University and did a nice job. And we got a lot of talented freshmen this year.
I said that was a great looking rookie class.
Yeah, absolutely.
All rookie team this year for the MEAC, led by the Rookie of the Year from Howard. Jones almost lost it out of bounds, and she's guarded by Foster. She was also on the rookie team this year. Under 10 to shoot for Coppin State. Jones loses it. Gaston has it. Shot clock's at 3. Worley for 3. And the rebound to Central. Recovered by Coleman. Foster stepped out of bounds.
That's 2 turnovers on Foster. So the freshman right now is taking a seat on the bench. Could possibly be nerves because she's definitely a player that gets a lot of minutes and generally in the starting lineup.
And she averages a little over 27 minutes a game this season. Started 24 of the previous 29 games for Central this season. 2 minutes gone by here in the second quarter and just 1 basket made. That was from Callahan in the second quarter. Great pass inside to Lawrence. Tough layup to go in. Her first field goal of the afternoon.
So not a whole lot Callahan can do about that. Very disciplined, playing defense, going straight up. Oh, wow. Call for a moving screen.
That's 2 on the second team all-conference selection, Morgan Callahan.
And a story to be talked about Callahan.
Yes. Coming back from injury, thrust into a new leadership role, something she admitted she didn't like at first because she's not a vocal leader, but it seemed like she flourished in that role this season for head coach Terrence Baxter.
And yeah, you got to give some credit to Baxter because she does, and talks about him believing in her and her also becoming an offensive threat and not just about her defensive game. So great coach-athlete relationship.
And speaking of Callahan, she comes up with the steal. Up ahead is Morris. It counts and the foul.
And that's going to be 2 on Angel Jones. I mean, she let up, but still had some body contact, and that resulted in a foul. So Angel Jones picking up 2 fouls.
Callahan was talking about that love for the game was wavering a little bit during COVID, but playing strong. Second team all-conference performer, leading the break, and Victoria Morris, the freshman from Rock Hill, South Carolina, a chance to increase Central's lead as now Gaston comes out for Coppin and Tyler Gray is in. Victoria Morris, a 60% shooter this season, converts, and that's a 17-12 Central lead with almost 3 minutes gone by in this second quarter.
Yeah, Callahan, she gives credit for deciding wanting to continue her career of one of her teammates in Anaya Foster, as well as Coach Baxter.
Hammond guarded by Hinton. The double comes from Creech. Worley has it with under 5. Here is Jones, stripped away, but right to Lawrence. Layla Lawrence getting going for Coppin State. She has 4, and it's a 3-point Eagles lead. Beautiful pass inside to Creech from Kyla Bryant.
Well, Kyla Bryant doing a nice job keeping her dribble, driving to the hole, draw the defenders. That's going to always be an easy bucket for Creech.
The sophomore from Charlotte with her first 2 of the afternoon. Bryant thought she got a jump ball, but no whistle. Great defense by the Eagles with under 10 to shoot. Jones guarded by Morris. Jones with the floater. Ball is out of bounds to North Carolina Central. This defense by the Central Eagles in the first half, tenacious for Coach Baxter.
Well, right now, again, if you look at his coaching style, I had an opportunity to interview him last year. He is very confident, and you can see that he's bringing that out of all his players. This is definitely a different look since last year when he's taken over the program.
Probably got that from his playing days at Pfeiffer, 2-time all-conference performer, leading the Falcons to a couple of league titles as a player, and bringing that defensive mentality to North Carolina Central. A 3-ball knocked down by Tyranny Coleman, only her 11th made 3 this season.